In the air to right, and he did it again!
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow.
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. Week 123 is here. We have the groups set. And of course, as Simon comes to an end, his boost, that is, we're going to do a 100-game review on Simon. Let's get into the groups. Our first group is the bronze level 3, Davy Jones's locker, going against the Mariners, something or other, Korea, Old Heads, and Grip and Rip. All right, so good luck to these guys. Next, we have out of the gold level 2, the Royals, and the Rejects. So that's going to be a solid one there. Rejects, heavy favorites going into this week. Chinese team, a couple teams out of Japan as well. Aftermath Uprise, they are in a group plot level 3, trying to get to that next level. Got a big Korea there. Let's check out the platinum level. We're going to give the platinum level names here. We have a baseball team and double Japan, and the Chinese did not translate. Too many languages on the screen. Aftermath New Day, Raiders, Samurai Japan, Thunder, OWN. The nice one there. Keep on moving up. Sato, 191, top 200. Got some solid competition with Beast Mode, Bulldogs, Cobra Kai, and another Japanese team in the lurks. Predators at 69, Team Japan, Hounds, Toros, and Mariners trying to get back into the top 100. They should be pretty close no matter what as these other teams start dropping out, the teams that are inactive. We'll see. All right, keep swinging. Taiwan and Yankees, Blue Jays 2022. And this one is the strongest coffee. I'll beat you with this cup of coffee or something like that. Let's keep it moving. All right, All-Stars, Aftermath OG, Hanwha, Stars and Stripes, and Blue Jays. So as you can see, this is an interesting group here. All-Stars out of that real top 10 this last week with the 146. So they should be able to win this one easily. They're a team that can get in that 150, where number 6 and 7, they're usually in the 130s, 140s. And Aftermath OG, again, back in the plat level 5. So this is a good opportunity for them to move up, as they have been known to get into the 140s. But last week, 135. So they got to step it up if they want to keep moving up a little bit. Stars and Stripes probably out of their league this week. I predict 5th place. Okay, start swinging. Never Die, ice cold beers in the ranks. Full send LLC, Chinese team, Chinese Olympic team there, trying to get back in the top 100. We'll see how that goes. All right, group of death as it is 1, 2, 3, 9th with Taiwan Representative Club. Padres, again, big weeks from these guys last week. Let's see if Prel and Negro can actually try to actually get second, maybe challenge themselves. Either way, typical first, second, third. Let's keep it going. All right. And it's a redo, right? The rejects again. We'll go past that. Mandalorians, Team USA, Taiwan, a country for hardworking people to enjoy. Taiwan Representative Club at 4th ranking. All right, so this is an interesting one as well, because the 4th and 12th place team both are at the 6,000 spot. Mandalorians as well is back and forth each week. So this is an interesting one. Probably 135, 140 gets it. Team USA, good opportunity here for them, but probably not going to cut it. Taiwan has been the 2nd ranked club before, but they've had a couple weeks where they just kind of don't do much. Not because, I don't know, man, what's going on. They have a full club, but they just don't participate. Who knows? So this is a 3-team race for 1st and 2nd. So Taiwan Representative at 4th, a country for hardworking people to enjoy at 12th, and the Mandalorians. So top 2 moving on. All right. American Slugger, Sticks and Stones, Korea, Thin Blue Line, and Elite. And there's a lot of different Korea teams. And I think this one's on the outside because, capital letters do apply in the name. So I'm not sure, but I think these are the ranks. So this is pretty interesting one. It could be anybody's game. This is typically where American Sluggers do go to work, but we'll see. All right. This is the club of the week. I don't know why it did not show up, but whatever. Perch Kings at 284, club of the week. Club called Quest. You've seen them before. Sharks, DFA, Army, MLB, Global 5. So we'll see how this guy's work here. Good week from some of these guys. Will be back in Platinum 1. All right, these two starters. Another tough opportunity here. Again, was 102. There's about 6 clubs still that are inactive in the top 100. That would put them in the top 100 if the other clubs were not in the top, obviously. But these are the ranks as they are, and this is gonna be a tough week for them. Um, Having a tough time scoring even 100, where Wild Things, Camo Japan, Heavy Hitters, America First 2, all established up in the lower half, the 80s and 70s. Those are some good weeks. Wild Things, back and forth as well, but Lefty 2 starter might be a tough climb, a hill to climb here. Next, we have Lefties 2 Chill back at the 6,000 again, but they do have Korea at 8th. Slam Jams 2's had a nice couple of weeks here. Last week, not really talking about last week, but a good opportunity for them as well. CPBL in strongest baseball team at 63rd from Korea. So this is an interesting group. Lefties 2 Chill has, I think, 49 people in it. They need to get about 130 here to probably have a good opportunity. That 8th place Korea team, they will probably finish first, but we'll see what the rest of them are. All right, Group of Death 2, Lefties 2, back with an opportunity with the second place, first place finish to get back at 6,000. That's been a couple weeks, but this is not a easy task. Any of these teams can get 160. It's been proven. Masaba at 14, Snow Poetry and Cats at 5th place. Little Korea, they dropped out last week, even though they got 160. And then Baseball Bros as well. So this is anybody's game. Masaba, this is where the Snow Poetry and Cats at 5th place kind of tanks it because they don't want to go to the top. Korea and Masaba, 3 teams that we've known to kind of sandbag it. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. All right, so those are the groups. Let's go into the Simon 100th game. It's a quick one, don't worry, and I'll give the final review on Simon. All right, so the game we have Lefties 2, myself, of course, using Simon versus the moderated buns. His name is Excursion. This guy has been, before they nerfed Fernandez, this guy was a huge Fernandez, like, I'm going to walk everybody, get the ice arm. So this kind of, I've played this guy several times, but let's go see how he works. So let's go see how he works with Simon. All right, so I get to start this game 88 and 11. Let's check out the stats. All right, so 88 and 11. Again, that makes it the 100th game. Now, a lot of these, six of those losses came at the Full Swing event. Simon not very good apparently at the Full Swing event. So it could be a little bit different, but those count. Clash League counts. Full any kind of like event kind of counts towards the records. 3.3 ERA, lot better, got it lower. Last 50 games, so that's pretty good. Hits, innings, I do give up some hits and walked a few more people. Again, not a big strikeout guy for myself. I like to pitch to contact, hence the heavy spin and pair with Nia. All right, so let's get into the game here. It's a short one, so just hang on. And again, one of the things I've been liking about Simon here is that you could use this bad and good control to your advantage, right? You can throw bad control pitches on purpose out of the zone. And again, people are starting to get a little wind of that. But the fact is, his pitches are still new and people are still having a difficult time trying to see him. But of course, Annie is my top. I can't get her out person in this game. So that takes care of that one. So that's no problem. As we got Gina, so we're he's gonna, little lucky. Nia throwing out Annie, so that's good. 232 speed, so that really does help at level 14. Get that out, get him off the base pass. Good eye. Now again, Excursion here does have a pretty good eye. solid player overall. He's just a kind of annoying Fernandez user. And again, I have no complaints about Fernandez anymore. They've made him a lot easier to hit, in my opinion. And again, his ability is still solid if you know how to use him. But again, there is a potential if you do make good contact, you do get a hit. Again, there's only really one unhittable pitch in this game that is typically thrown for a strike, and that's Mueller's RPM ball. But he swings through that one, strike three. So again, um, hammer time. Let's see how he goes. Swings at a ball, makes that easy. So again, guys, Simon is just a stud in my opinion. All right. Look at the stats for him. Look at me. Let's go back. This guy's ridiculous with Fernandez. 54, 40, 14, and 62, 2.2 ERA. Again, this guy's also pitching to contact. How many innings? He's like little more than a strikeout per 1/3 of a strikeout per inning, right? So he's not a big strikeout guy either. Definitely pitching to contact, not afraid to walk people with 774 base on balls. Okay, that's a good lesson to learn. And he's giving up more hits. So he does give up hits, right? So you just got to make sure he doesn't score any runs. Okay, so Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, batting over 500 with that dude, almost 1,500 homers. I do love myself some Jack. Let's see how this guy pitches, right? It's a good lesson to learn. Record some of your games and just watch this certain people pitch, right? They're a lot of the top players in this world. They don't throw strikes until you make them throw a strike, and when they throw a strike, you make them pay for it, right? It's kind of how that works. And don't be over anxious, right? Go right there. You go. So 3-1 count, throws that fastball. Let's see what he does on 3-1. Oh, right there in the same spot. Okay. I see you, buddy. Now what is he gonna do? Now what are you gonna do? You gonna come in again? Hey, strike out. Okay, so I got to see 6 pitches. Not always. I'm 0-0 game. 6 pitches, solid. Going far out. Gonna bust it in now. I forget how this game goes. I mean, I do win, but oh, he did go in. Okay, smart. Far out, close in. Hammer time. Ball one. So you'd go out now, right? In, out, in, out. All right, right there. Build the power. Build the power. Build the power. Boop. Strike two. Okay, let that power go and contact come up. Don't be afraid to sit there and we'll take some good pitches. Up. 257 on the power. You gonna come in or not? Is he just gonna straight walk me? Who knows? What are you gonna do, buddy? Doop. That's gone. Right there. 50-50 ball also. So, makes it easy when you could go lights out on Simon and get that little throw out from Annie. But let's go to Simon one more time and just see exactly my final results. All right. So again, 2 more days essentially of Simon. For some of you, that's amazing. Guys, I'm telling you, with that 169 control, obviously you can make it better by your own standings. So you could essentially call that over 200 control if you got it down. Velocity 232 and spin 232 with Nia, that's 262 spin. And the movement, I think 176 is stupid because that screwball and that sweeper, as you can see in the sweeper right here, it comes in, and even that screwball comes in with a little bit of a drop too. So this guy, man, they're gonna nerf him whenever it's gonna take about a year for the average, more than a year for the average player to get this guy to even level 13. You're gonna get some ballers that go out there to love this dude. That's gonna spend a lot of money to get him to level 12. Which again, it's okay. That's how this game works. People spend money on it, and guess what? You're allowed to play for all you freebies out there. So guys, my final review of Simon here is super simple, right? I love him, man. He's the way I pitch again with the spin and then pair him with Nia. This dude is my kind of pitcher, right? I can control the control, right? Ironic, right? You can control the control. The rest of it, high velocity, high spin. The dude's awesome, man. He's not very good against bots. They do have that eagle eye for some reason. But guys, I don't know. One of again, you saw my legendary pitcher ranking. He's right there at number 2, below Nia, excuse me, Luna, and above Josh. I think I'm getting a little bit better at hitting Josh. Luna, still a little bit of mystery because she's so slow. Some of those pitches just not too nice, too nice. But anyways, guys, that's it. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys, what your experience has been with Simon. Anyways, thank you for watching on the Lefties 2 broadcast. We'll see you next time.